We are officially live.
Hi, everyone.
We think we're live. We might be live.
Are we live?
It's a good day to be alive.
It's Monday.
It is a Monday. I am much balder than I was last seen. You are not. You are not.
No.
You got all the hair, and I
got
have
hair.
all the baldness. This ear kind of has a little. Oh, it's this one. This one has a little loop on the end, like.
You look buff with no
I feel
hair.
buff.
It's weird. You look like I work out. You know.
I'm like more manly, maybe. I don't know.
Like, what is it called when they pre-workout stuff? It looks like you take that now.
Oh, I've been the whey stuff. Is that what you're talking about?
Is it like the thing that jacks you up when you're about to work out?
What is it called? Is it called whey?
Is it pre-workout? He looks like he takes pre-workout. Like looks like fuck this type of stuff, you know?
I can't even like. It's just.
He looks so buff with his new haircut.
It's really. I feel good.
You can see his neck.
Oh my god.
I got that, yeah. Looking handsome.
That's right.
Thank you,
That's
Fred.
right.
Can I call you Fred, or is it Frederick? Frederick's so formal. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So, I got a lot to cover today. I told you guys we are definitely live. Some of us were here literally all weekend long. It feels like we haven't left. Others, not so much. Angelina had kind of an exciting weekend. What'd you do this weekend? You went to a show, for sure.
I went to a show on Friday. I met some cool people, amazing people Friday. So
you like people?
I love people. I'm actually very social. Just and sometimes I'm just very quiet. But
yeah, I guess I see it more as a little on the shyer side of the spectrum. But I'm sure that you can shed that
yeah, I definitely. I mean, I don't know why you would think I'm shy.
I mean, I don't think.
Or I would be shy around people.
Because you're so soft-spoken. That's what it is.
Thank you. We're trying to create just more of realistic content. I don't know. That honestly though, that's me at a party. It's so sad. Like, hey, you want to know about crypto? Let me tell you the 411.
Dude, it is hard. Theo sends me texts and memes where it's like, I'm trying to talk about crypto. And I'm like, oh, that's me. Shit, I can't even turn it off anymore. I'm 100% all the time.
We'll have lunch and he's talking about crypto super loud and it's like, fuck, just stop. We're trying to have lunch.
Can we just eat?
One
meal? But, the other thing is people come up to you if they know you do that. And they want to ask you, of course, about that. They don't want to talk to you about, let's talk about spiders or something. No, they're
not spiders.
Or what type of cement do you prefer? No, they want to talk about,
I didn't even know there was different types of cement.
I think there's different blends or something. I don't know. I'm not sure if it has as many varieties as tea, but I think there's options for maybe different purposes. But that's not my forte. People don't go to me for concrete advice or how to milk a cow or any of those things. It's always crypto. I would like to milk a cow. That's something I've always wanted. It's on my bucket list.
I mean, we can plan a trip to Mexico. I have family that do that still.
See how I did it with two little things like I'm milking a cat?
Oh my gosh. Don't try it at home. Let me tell you that. Don't try it at home. He probably would.
Yeah. Different tensile strength? Is that real, or are you just making that shit up?
We're about to Google after this.
He's like, tensile strength. It sounds authentic. We are in good spirits here. We've had lots of progress. Things are literally on the edge of a knife. We are close. I wish I could say we're releasing this second. We're not, but it is imminent. We're in a good spot. Could you milk a cat? I think you can milk anything with nipples. To paraphrase.
He's like, you want to see me milk myself?
Have you ever seen that movie, Meet the Parents?
Yes, that movie's...
Ben Stiller, yeah. No, we're ripping it off. It's terrible. It's plagiarism. I feel awful about it.
That was a good movie, though. It
was one of the... That's back when Ben Stiller was funny. So, want to go over... obviously, we're not there yet in-house, but there is a lot of things. I have 2 things, but those 2 things are many things. I want to go over some stuff that's going on in crypto that I think you guys should know about. Try and keep you guys informed, ahead of things, not behind them. It can affect how you invest, where you move your money, what you advise people that ask you if you guys are the authorities like I am, where people are like, hey, what do you know about crypto, what should you do? I want to keep you guys in the loop so that you're on the forefront. Also, the other thing is, I figure the more truthful information I can try to empower you guys with, it'll make you guys better bullshit detectors, right? Yeah. Which everyone likes to present themselves as an authority, and I find that knowledge is power, and sometimes people spin things, sometimes people, tell you things are a good thing when they're not. So I kind of want to give you my take on things. You guys get to chew on it and tell me if you agree or disagree. But I want to show what's going on in the world today of crypto, and in no particular order. The second thing I'm going to do is I broke down. It's a little rough. It's a little dirty. There's some inaccuracies. So you have to forgive. Market cap's a little off. But I want to do a tale of 2 brothers. 2 brothers. One of those brothers buys XRP, and the other one buys Anubit. And I kind of want to break down, while it's not perfect, I want to show you guys the difference so that when people ask you, well, what makes this fucking Anubit? What makes it special? Really? Why XRP's awesome, or Bitcoin's awesome, or these things are awesome. What makes this coin any different than everything else? So that you guys have something. I want to put a sword on your belt so that you guys can go to battle, and you can be like, listen, this is what makes it. Here's how the numbers start playing off. This is why honestly, when I broke down the numbers, I did double check, and there's some things off. Like our price is gonna go way the fuck up. I think it's gonna go beyond what I expected, and the thing is, the holders reward with what we're building becomes insane. Like, to the point where income, passive income is like the golden goose. If you get that, then you're like, you can sit on a beach and make money. That's living the dream, right? The way that holders reward works for you early investors is going to be insane, because the value of what you're buying at right now, 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks compared to where we're going is going to be disgusting. The amount of coins you guys can acquire is going to pay out quite a bit as soon as it switches from, right now, not a lot of utility. Until it's used transactionally, it's basically just a store of wealth. You can take your wealth, put it into it, and then you can cash your wealth out of it. As soon as we switch to transactions, look out. So I broke it down by numbers. You were about to say something. No,
I said boom.
Boom. Oh.
Boom.
She did the in Step Brothers, that guy, pow pow. Omar just pounded for the other room. Rob Riddle, or what his name is? Yeah, he does that better than anybody else. But so I'm going to go over that. Let me hit my magic number 2. Oh, restream's up. Oh, hold on. I got to find my way to the other screen. Okay, so nice video playing. Very nice. I've got a couple things that I'm going to go over here. I'm going to read them along. You guys can read.
Look
what happened to you, Angelina. Angelina, you're like covered in cloud.
Whoa.
Woo.
That was me 20 minutes ago. I'm just kidding.
Don't go to heaven. Hold on to your ankles. Okay, so crypto winter and the resulting bank. First off, let's read the headline, right?
Yeah.
Lawmakers rip the industry, demand SEC action during recent hearings. This is recent stuff. So here's the thing. We've been a little ahead of this, but now other people are starting to catch up. Things are starting to really happen. SEC is very actively positioning itself to be in charge of crypto.
Can you tell us what the SEC is for some
The
that don't know?
SEC is the Security Exchange Commission. The SEC is a branch of the federal government who is tasked. It's one of those quasi pseudo branches. It's technically an independent commission, but it was commissioned by the federal government basically to do this. So it runs in that gray area where it's kind of private, but it also is it's got the full support of the federal government behind it, but it's a private commission. And they do things like when you see in Wolf of Wall Street, right, where the SEC can actually put people, like they'll have agents sitting in the companies that they're supposed to be monitoring, like there. Like it can take the powers that they have when it comes to stocks and things like that are enormous. And the cost of doing business is very challenging because you have to accommodate them. Looks like the gardener is just deciding that the lawn needs mowing right now. Perfect timing. So I just pulled this up because I'm like, yeah, they're having hearings, they're pushing for it, and then this Senator Warren, who I don't know how you guys lean politically. I don't really care. I'm not going to go into politics. She sounds brilliant, like she's a really smart person. But I'm saying that sarcastically. She's really pushing. She's like, basically, mom and pops are getting ripped off. So some of what she's saying is true. Like, yeah, mom and pops are getting taken to the cleaners right now. The yous and me's of the world, the little people, right? We're getting cleaned out, and the billionaires walk away. They're fine. They got their golden parachutes. So land-basing 20% turns. Crypto's made it faster and cheaper than ever before to rip off consumers. So across the crypto market, big investors are funding hyping and then vampire sucking the money out of crypto projects that scam mom and pop investors. So one of the things that we're going to do with our utility is we're actually going to provide for mom and pop. We want to provide those businesses opportunities, little investors. I don't want to say you're like little, but normal everyday investors opportunity versus just the billionaires. So hearing of the collapse of Terra, we know all that stuff. The SEC, what the SEC is doing while these companies and others are offering lending products look an awful lot like securities. So again, more positioning. And what is the SEC doing to help ensure the crypto community gets regulatory clarity and that is repeatedly asked for? So if there's powers that are pushing for this, it's going to happen. Crypto's going to get regulated before we know it. Do I want the SEC to regulate crypto? No. Do I want crypto to be regulated? Fuck yes. Crypto, there is... I like the idea that bad actors dissolve, but with there being no regulation right now, bad actors they're just onboarding all day long. We see them on CoinMarketCap, like they look legit, they make it on CoinMarketCap, and then boom, we see in the comments, scam, honeypot, you can't sell anything, nobody can sell even a single coin, like just absolute dog shit right now, the fact that that's possible. Let's move on to the next, and I'm getting blown up. Okay. Do I want to go to this one? Okay. More of Security Exchange, SEC, Security Exchange Commission, more positioning, jockeying for their oversight. So this is them leveraging until they get pushback. They're going to keep encroaching to do right by people. And for all I know, they could do right by the crypto industry. It's a long shot, and it would be the huge exception. Why? Because they don't know fuck all about crypto. all they know is what to do is like, I don't know how old stocks are, 100 years, 200 years, something like that. Stocks have been around forever. They know how to regulate stocks and securities. Crypto's a new beast. They don't know the first fucking clue. They know that it can behave like a security, but they don't know the beast, so they can't regulate it properly. But they're just it's like when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. They're gonna go around hammering. So apparently, now I don't know the details on this. 11 people charged. There was some Ponzi-esque scheme. You got to be careful though how you use these things, because is it really a Ponzi scheme? I mean, a lot can be described as a Ponzi scheme. So Forsage allowed millions of retail investors to enter into transactions via smart contracts that operated on the Ethereum, Tron, and Binance blockchains. And apparently we're talking about like 300 million, where I guess the deal is that people will be in charge of onboarding other people, and when those people onboard, that's how you get paid. So each layer is encouraged to get people to pony up. Very traditional, looks a lot like the MLM schemes you have, where you have, what's the big one? That's what the old one with the,
oh my gosh. I know which one you're talking about, because
they had the
it.
drink one. They had the drink one, where the acai berries or whatever. They have the hey, what's that MLM, Omar? Where like the oldest one, where they've got the whole shopping thing. Amway. So there's for me there's very little difference between multi-level marketing and Ponzi schemes, where new people are brought on board and you always got to have that fresh meat. But for a lot of the crypto right now, if you're really looking at it, a lot of the crypto is just that. They're looking for the next buyer to buy in, and there's no real utility. It's what do they say? They're always looking for the next sucker to bring in. So that's a bad perception of crypto as a whole. I guess my concern is that...
It's true, though.
Yeah, my concern is that they start to apply these things too loosely. Mm-hmm. So if this was actually a Ponzi scheme, there's no actual real investment or anything like that, and it's just... my concern is where they can go with this. So as the complaint alleges, Forsage is a fraudulent pyramid scheme launched on a massive scale and aggressively marketed to investors. Fraudsters cannot circumvent the federal security laws by focusing their schemes on smart contracts and blockchains. If you don't think they're coming in, all signals point to go. And until there is some massive pushback, they are between Coinbase, those 11 coins there or 9 coins there. They're charging those 3 people with insider trading. That's strictly under, or they're charging with wire fraud, but it's insider trading. Here they're charging 11 people with a crypto Ponzi scheme. They're going to start asserting themselves into crypto in a big way. So there is a battle coming. Let's see. Let's go to this. Let's change gears a little bit. I might switch back. Just the order they're appearing in. Bank of America says Ethereum needs scalability improvements to hold its market position. We knew that. That's why they're doing the merge. So you're going to start seeing people talk about things that I've been mentioning for a month and a half, 2 months now. So the proof of stake, you know what I find staggering? I was talking about whether proof of work, that methodology could sustain. And here I found this to be absolutely staggering. What's the difference between proof of work and proof of stake? Proof of stake decreases Ethereum's energy consumption by over 99%. So for those of us who care about longevity of crypto and sustainability of crypto, it can't scale at this insane level of energy consumption where all these computers are having to crunch at ever increasing, and the plug, they're just running up crazy bills. That's unsustainable. Energy has to go to things that are more productive. And when you can have a different model like this, proof of stake, that decreases by 99%, that is huge. So they're still saying though that there's some issues related to how expensive Ethereum is. So, but yeah, so they need to Binance Chain taking share from Ethereum thanks to their greater scalability and lower transaction fees. That's why we're on Binance Smart Chain. That's the only reason we're on Binance Smart Chain, because some of the other chains don't have to deal with Solidity. And let me tell you, the language, the BEP20 and ERC20 standard that tokens are written in Solidity is kind of a piece of shit. So it's just a really basic, I mean, it does a lot, but it's really challenging to work with, and there's so many better things that they could have used to write token code in. All right, let's
Holy shit, it's August 1st today?
It fucking is.
Oh my gosh.
Another opinion, this from CNN Business, the ever-trusted CNN. So crypto can't rely on the government to save it from itself. So what are they advocating there? Just by the headline. Well, first off, it needs saving. Cryptocurrencies have an existential crisis. Actually, I really like this opinion. I think it nails a lot of what I've been talking about. Last month, crypto lender Celsius filed for bankruptcy protection as frozen withdrawals since blah, blah, blah. Crypto lender Voyager, yep. Terrible. And back in May, Terra Luna collapse. Stating some of the obvious, but kind of summarizes what's the underlying problem is a combination of risky lending, poor risk management, and opaque finances. So when crypto prices crash, fears of rising inflation, possibly recession, some crypto companies didn't have the capital to cushion the blow. The result has been the disappearance of billions of dollars, with ordinary investors echoing the same thing. Ordinary investors paying the price. They're supposed to be independent of government, but we have now reached the point where stronger government regulation in the crypto industry is both necessary and inevitable. Yes. Same time, the industry can't wait for the government to act. Crypto companies must act to try to better police themselves. I couldn't agree more. That starts with providing more transparency. While transparency is one of the core beliefs of the blockchain technology, all transactions on Bitcoin blockchain are viewable for the world to see, for example. Some crypto companies are strikingly opaque. In the cases of Celsius, Vermont's blah, 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 said that customers did not receive critical, at the very least, companies should need to put much clearer warning labels on their products. I agree. With stronger regulation, Celsius, which it might have been played out differently, prudential regulation, yada yada. It's all pointing in the same direction, guys. There's a lot of push for regulation. I do agree though. Crypto needs to start demanding more. That comes, honestly, I'm gonna put the blame right back on you guys. Everybody who invests in crypto has to do their due diligence. They have to demand more from the teams that they're investing in. It can't just be a fancy product that has like, oh, you make 100 times and then all these other people lose 100 times. It has to be something, because then you're just robbing each other. And literally that's what's been happening in crypto. A bunch of people make millions, and then the masses take a huge freaking loss. So it can't be a Ponzi scheme. It has to be something more. It has to be something that really provides value and is much more stable than the insanity that it is right now. And cashing out the way that has been done in crypto, where whales can pump and dump, and where scammers can rug pull, all that shit has to go. People have to start to demand more, be more. I mean, otherwise it's kind of like I feel sorry for people that get rug pulled, but I almost don't, in the sense that, to your fucking due diligence, this is your hard-earned money. Like, treat it as such. Respect all the effort that went into earning that by at least taking a minute to investigate and demand more. There are going to be people that emerge in the upcoming years, guys. There's going to be projects like ours where people are doing things right, they're being transparent, and that hopefully they have a good, that's the first thing. The second is do they have like a vision of where they want to take it, of the utility of, do they have an angle or a niche that they're pursuing with their product, and hopefully they survive and thrive if they're meant to, and hopefully either the market or regulation watches these bad actors out of there. So let me skip forward. The death of easy money. Why 20% annual returns are over in crypto lending. You know what they're basically saying is, with the way things are working now, crypto is operated in a space where it's really like it's people don't look for 20%. They look for 2 times, 4 times. They're looking hundreds of percent or thousands of percent returns. And so it's basically trying to condition people, as far as I can tell, to expect less, because the volatility works both ways. Volatility can mean a huge gain, but volatility, that if something can swing up that fast to give you that much gain, it can swing down that fast as well. And so I like that, this is from Bank of America, but I think that people looking for fast money is kind of out. People should look for more of a steady growth investment tool, instead of just fly by night. Like I got out at the right time, I got lucky, everybody else got fucked, which is the way it's been working out. So I'm gonna skip to something here. I wrote this down. This is what I mentioned earlier. You gotta.
It's so small.
It is so small. I think I can. Let me go to view, zoom. Let's blow it up. Ooh, look at that, spicy.
Much better.
All right, I just did a quick and dirty spreadsheet, so bear with it. It's basically the tale of two brothers. I broke down. Before I get into it, I should probably bring up chat. That would be awesome. Sounds perfect. You mentioned before that you had taken legal counsel and that Anubit is recognized as a utility token. Yes, Red Rebel, we are officially declared by a very large, who went through both the coin code, the white paper, everything else, a legal firm who specializes in distinguishing securities versus a utility token. And we have been declared a utility token and ordained. How much water is that going to hold if the SEC comes for us? I honestly don't think very much. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think if the SEC has its head set on that, I think it's enough to get us on exchanges, which is the purpose. It's mandatory, like an exchange like KuCoin, you have to have it if you're going to get listed now. Anyone that's just the rule for 2022 or whenever they implemented. Ever since we started applying and back in June, it's been mandatory. So other exchanges, now it's mandatory that you have to have that. Coinbase, if you don't believe that Coinbase is mandating that everyone that lists with them nowadays has to have a legal letter, it's a legal opinion, stating that your token is indeed not a security, because they don't want to list securities, they don't want to be under SEC, then you'd be fooling yourself. So will it add up to get on the exchanges? Yes, it will. Will it add up if the SEC is coming for us? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to hold a lot of, it maybe puts a little speed bump in their pursuit. But I'll be honest, with our business model and our involvement, what we're doing is we're not just launching our token, stepping back, sitting on the on a beach and drinking margaritas. Sounds nice. That's not our plan. Our plan is behind the scenes. We're going to be providing a lot of value to it. Our team is going to be working to promote our utility. Means that we have to be literally onboarding venues that use it. So are we going to avoid the SEC? I don't think so. I'm not delusional. I think a lot of people out there, unless there's a specific commission for just the crypto industry, are going to fall under the SEC. I know that I could be totally wrong, and honestly, I hope I am. But do I think the people that manage pork futures, the Commodities Commission, is appropriate for crypto? I don't think they're appropriate either. I think that, that commodities are great, and crypto as a commodity sounds great because it's under the SEC, but I think we're fooling ourselves. It's been used as both a currency, and it's been used as stores wealth, same as a security is. The only thing is it's not technically a slice of a company. But as soon as any company like Ripple Labs or XRP or Anubit coin that puts out Anubit, it's as soon as we are working behind the scenes to increase that versus a token like Bitcoin that has no one at the head, it just kind of does its own thing and there's nobody at the head of the snake, so to speak. I think it's a different beast. So I think Bitcoin's going to have its own regulation because of proof of work, and it can never migrate away. Unlike Ethereum with smart contracts and a team behind it that are working to merge into proof of stake, I think Ethereum can have a future if they manage to pull that off successfully. I think Bitcoin, with its energy consumption, will eventually have a lot of political flack against it and will be downright outlawed. Because, and honestly, as someone who wants to have a beautiful world for my kids and grandkids, I kind of want that shit. It is any proof of work model that with the energy consumption, you saw 99% reduction from Ethereum going from proof of work to proof of stake. We can't, energy is way too precious to waste like that on something that's unnecessary, just a different model. So yeah, I think they should, honestly, what they should do is, and they've kind of already done it, but they need to give people a deadline. Here's a proof of work or a proof of stake Bitcoin, right? And you have till this date to transfer over, and we will issue you a proof of stake version. We are shutting down the chain by this date. Everybody has to wrap it into a proof of stake model. I think they need to do that. And I think that's a very simple way to honestly do it. There's no reason Bitcoin should be running. It uses more energy right now at today's level, and it's only getting more. It uses more than most small countries already. That's insane. You're telling me, I mean, it just seems like a huge waste. So, all right, I'm gonna get into this. Sorry, rant off. We're 38 freaking minutes in. Damn it, Angelina.
I'm chilling.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I want to learn.
You're learning.
Yes, I'm trying to learn.
So I broke down A Tale of Two Brothers. And please forgive me, guys. Here's the deal with these two brothers. One of them buys XRP. The other one buys Anubit. I'm picking on XRP. And I'm picking on XRP for a point. Because I heard somebody going diehard XRP army. And if you guys are, then so be it. I don't dislike XRP. I like it for what it does. The question is, for those of you investing, how much does holding XRP benefit you, and how does it benefit you, right? Because if you have X amount of money, the question you all should be asking yourself is, what is the best place to stick that money to bring the most net result for me? So you can invest it philanthropist. You can arrest it. You can invest it for a good cause. Philanthropy.
Philanthropist. Philanthropist.
Is it a tricky word like ruad? So all right. So you can invest it for a good cause, or you can invest it for maximum return. You can donate. You can do all kinds of things. Most people that are putting money in crypto are putting it there because they want the most for their money possible. So I wanted to break down, as an example, The numbers don't match up perfectly, so forgive me. Where you make your money by investing in XRP. So I've got the Tail Two brothers. I've got Joe and Bob. We're going to start off with Joe. Joe has $1,000 at today's price. I think it's gone down a little bit. He buys some XRP. He buys 2,500 tokens at 40 cents a piece. He sits on those. Now XRP has a decent trading volume. They actually trade okay at 1.6 billion dollars of trading value per 24-hour period. My thing is, how does someone make money when they invest in XRP? Well, they only make money when let me see if I can get to it. Oh yeah, there it is. They only make money when that goes up. As the price goes up and they sell, right, they make money. If the price doesn't go up or goes down, they lose money. It's a pretty simple. So as high as this is, that trading volume, how much of that do they make? Fucking none. Zero. XRP can go bonkers with trading volume unless that trading volume somehow the demand for it pushes their price up. Then you make nothing. You have nothing to show for it. If it doubles, then yeah, you doubled your money. Congratulations. If it goes 3 times, if it goes up to $1.20, which is, I think it's been up that high maybe, then yeah, you make a couple $1,000s. You can triple. If it goes up to $1.20, you triple your money. Now you have $3,000. Hey, it's not awful to think you triple your money, but that's only tripling if you sell that, right? You gotta sell your coin in order to make that money. So what I want to point out is this right here. They have no holders reward. They're not sharing their trading volume with you. It's not getting shared. If that doubles, you're not making more.
You're supposed to whisper it.
You're not making more. You're not making more. Shh. So Joe, I did a scenario where it just stays the same. He doesn't lose money. He doesn't make money. Stays the same. Even if he made double, if it went up to 80 cents and doubled, he's sitting there and he's like, so what's going to cause XRP to double, right? Huge demand, right? Demand goes up, price goes up, people start buying it. Well, why would people buy it if it doesn't do anything for them? Why are you going to invest in something that doesn't work for you? You just, at that point, you're hoping that more people buy it because there's a huge demand for it. It's kind of obnoxious. So, no holders reward. You get nothing. You get nothing for all that trading volume. So I said, Joe sits on his coin for a year hoping the price would increase, and it never happened. Didn't gain, didn't lose. Now Joe wants to see how Bob did. So I'm going to move over to Bob. Bob's buying Anubit. Anubit has holders reward. You guys still aren't understanding. Some of you are, how huge this is. Because just like XRP, Anubit wants to do high trading volume. It's going to be used as a trading utility, right? So now I just projected, okay, let's just take today's price. You buy 1,000. Let's fast forward. Let's say the price doesn't even go up. Somehow we do this insane trading volume back and forth. People, it doesn't have to be like multiple, it can jump multiple hops. And in that 24 hour with the ecosystem, with coins circulating around, you can actually do a staggering amount of trading volume. With the way that we're setting our token up to circulate around the economy, it's going to be a staggering amount. I'm telling you guys, watch for it. It's going to be disgusting. So I said, again, now Bob buys $1,000. He has the same $1,000. He spends $5.75 per, and he gets 174 shares. So he has, as a ratio, he has 174 of the 50,000 that are in circulation. Well, if you do this trading volume at a holder's reward of 0.15%, so it's less than 1%, it's a fraction of a percent. but it still adds up to quite a bit of money when you're doing that trading volume. This doesn't compare to Bitcoin. Let me go to Bitcoin market cap. Let me show you guys. Bitcoin's trading volume, 26 billion. Ethereum, 16 billion. Tether, 52. USDC, BNB's 1.3. XRP, well, it's down to 1.1. So we're not even talking about these guys trading volume. These guys have insane trading volume, right? But we're just going to the low end. I'm going on the low end, guys. Let's go to that. So I said, all right, well, if we do that trading volume, not the high end yet, we're not even tackling Bitcoin yet or Ethereum, just XRPs, then, well, guess what? That's $2.4 million a day in holders reward. So the question is, if I have 174 coins out of 50 million, what's my share? How many coins do I make a day? Well, I make $8.41 worth at that rate. So I make a little over like a 1.3 coins, and that adds into my coin total, and I start gaining like 1.3 coins per day. Well, how does that scale? Well, the first day I make $8. The first month I add on $298 worth of coins into that total. So how does it scale after 12 months of holders reward? That's $300. As I add on coins, I get more and more reward because my pool of my percentage of this keeps growing. At the end of the year, you have $20,000 worth of holders reward because you keep stacking the coins. That's without selling them, right? That's if you keep all of, as you start selling throughout the year, it's going to slow the rate of incline. But that would be just at like $5.75. We don't care about price. We don't care about price. Price is going to go up because people want to get on the holders rewards. Price is going to go up because there's demand for the token, because it's going to be used for utility. I got to have it in order to buy these things in the ecosystem. I want to use it. My vendors take it, and it's something that they like. They give me bonuses because guess what? We charge like a third of what a credit card company charges. Credit card companies are going to fucking hate us. We're charging a third. The vendor wins. They're happy. They're paying a third of what they normally do. So holders reward, we don't care about price. Price is going to go up no matter what we do. It's going to go crazy. You can make 20 grand in a year at only a $5 price. So while Joe, I put this together. While Joe made 1,000 sitting on it, he just kept his money. Even if our price didn't go up a penny, that's how we compare apples to apples with an XRP investment. Because XRP, with all the trading volume, I just did apples to apples there. With all the trading volume in the world, you don't benefit. With ours, with holders reward, you make money. You make passive income. It's the golden goose. Here's the proof of work on all the formulas. I used a site to calculate day to day. It did a pretty good job, I gotta say. I broke it down in dollars. I could have broken it down in coin. As the price in coin goes up, right? As the price in coin goes up, the amount of coin you get for your holders reward will basically go down because as you're reinvesting, but it basically works out to the win. It's all relative. Holders reward. So when you hear people saying invest in Ethereum, who doesn't have holders reward, invest in Bitcoin, invest in XRP, invest in these things that have no holders reward, no reflection, they don't have that mechanic, they don't fucking know math. That's the problem. They don't know numbers, and they don't know how it works. Now, here's the thing. You invest in things with low transaction volume, like if this number was really, really low, ours is super low right now because it doesn't have that utility driving the transactions. When that utility kicks in on the back end, this is why you guys, anyone that's like, when that utility kicks on the back end, when our token is used for transactions, that volume is going to spike. The reality is you don't care if it's a buy or sell. You don't care. They're going to be buying into it to use the coin in the first place, and then they're going to be selling throughout the ecosystem, right? You're going to make money the whole time. They don't even have to sell into the swap. They can sell in the network we're building without even hitting the swap to dip the price, and you're making money the whole time. It's not a sell into the exchange. They do a buy into the exchange. They sell in the ecosystem, bypasses all of that. So you're making your 0.15%, your split of that pool every time. This doesn't even go into our holders bounty, basically similar to a lottery system. Similar, not exactly. This doesn't even account for that pool that people are going to win as well. So I don't know. I'm tired of hearing people talk about other tokens. Like, let me see if I can do this.
Mind blowing.
I wonder how many XRP bag holders you're triggering right now. I don't mind XRP. As I said, we are not on CMC yet. We will be on CMC. We are not on CMC yet. We have applied. It's a real bugger if you don't have like some backdoor into it. But we're going to keep beating our head against the wall until we're on it. The bag holders of XRP, let's answer that. I don't mind triggering people with truth. I'd rather, my job, yes, we're on Binance Smart Chain, we're on Pancake Swap. You can, yeah, I failed CMC. You can go on Pancake Swap. You can go to our website, anubitcoin.com. You can get our token address. You can find us on Pancake Swap to do a swap. The pair we have is for BNB. The liquidity pool is like 130K right now, something in that ballpark. But we're a new token, so we're not huge yet. We're early stages. So here, XRP people, the XRP army, I don't mind. It's a great tool. I think that XRP has great utility, but its utility seems to be geared towards the banks doing large international transfers. So that's the purpose that they're going for. They went worldwide. They're going for big institutions to do major money transfers. But here's the thing. The reason why banks do that is because XRP charges very, they're awesome. They charge for these big transfers very, very little. But because they charge so little, there's nothing in it for you. Of course, they're doing all this volume, but they aren't taking the cut out. That's why they're doing these huge volumes. We're gearing our Anubit coin is geared for, we want to hear about your coin. Our coin is geared for day-to-day transactions. We charge a 0% buy fee and a 1% sell fee. So 1%, most credit cards average about 3%. So like AMEX can come in a little higher than that, but they charge 3%. Vendors would love a 1%. So our vendors, I want to tell you guys, we've had lots of vendor meetings of our upcoming ecosystem. The vendors not only want to accept, we have not one that said that they're not wanting to accept a new Bitcoin as payment. They actually want to buy the token themselves. They're looking at for loyalty. They want to give out gift cards with our token on it and have loyalty. They love the idea that the fee is 1%, not 3%. And they love the fact that if people spend the token within their places, they get to sit on that token and earn holders rewards, and they get to earn passive income off that token. So holding onto the token, it's not a meme coin. No, there's no meme potential. We're making a token. If you guys don't see the chat, it says making a token is so easy. Copying and pasting an existing token is incredibly easy. It's incredible. You can change 2 lines of code. You can change your thank you. It's not token. You guys are reputable. It is special. If you copy and paste coin code, you basically take 2 lines, you change it, and you re-upload it. Our token isn't a copy and paste. That's why it's been taking so dang long. no, what you're doing is easy. Yeah, I don't think so. Fees are easy to change. Yeah, jog on. Yeah, it's not special. Thanks. No, you are scamming. An actual troll in the Twitch stream. Yay, troll.
Oh man, I wish it was easy. All
Yeah.
those hours.
All this work.
Yeah.
Why are we working weekends? Thank you for trolling. We'll go ahead and kick the troll. Tanya. All right, Tanya's gonna kick the loser. You know, he
But we
raises
love-
a good point though. Like there are a lot of scammers out there, and the scammers are using some of the same things that we do. You're going to see more sophisticated scammers, and I don't think they have our transparency. I
No,
think that's
definitely
the
not.
big thing. The scammers basically go on, they promise the world, and then they raise the liquidity and they pull the rug. We're 100% have no. I would not put my face on the screen if that's what we intended to do.
Yeah, no.
But the thing is, we've gone as far as we can to prove that we are legitimate. We've gone as far as we can to prove that we really care about the project. We want the coin to do well, and we are behind it. So I'm really, if you listen and not spam the chat, I will block you. That's Tanya. She's sitting in the other room. She's part of our team,
Yes.
and she will hit you with the big old stick. But I really want to go into this thing with, how do you guys answer when people ask you if you're bag your face, teabag your. How do you guys answer when people ask you guys, like, what's this Anubit coin? Why do you care about it? Do you guys go into the holders reward? Do you guys talk more about the team? What are the things that that you guys refer to people if you're telling people about Anubit coin? What are the things that matter? What assuages people's I know you do, Fred. What are the things that assuages people's fears? Because there's a lot of people that maybe this guy Ayak or whatever is just a straight up troll, right? Or maybe he's the voice of a lot of people out there that have been burned a lot of times. So, private or public sale, bro, just go to the website, do a little homework, man. Do a little homework, especially before you come in and start trolling and saying rug pull, this and that. Do a little homework. Go into our videos section, watch a couple videos, educate yourself on it a smidge. I'm not saying we're not willing to pick up the pails of water and carry things, because obviously we're doing this every day. But go to the website and read for yourself.
But we were just chatting about this morning too. So on Friday, I met with a cold rapper. I'm just kidding.
You got called out while they were on
Yeah,
stage?
he was on stage and he said hi, and I was so awkward, so I was like, hi. But he asked me the same question, because anything that has to do with money, it worries people. It makes all of us nervous, of course, So
100%.
it's money, and when people think of crypto, and I told you guys before on the live stream that when I thought about crypto, I thought about like, oh, people are stealing from others, etc., etc. And then I got educated about crypto and also about this project, and it's like, okay, do you guys actually care about the people? Like, these guys are eating cup of noodles, for God's sake. Like, not steak, nothing flashy.
I have steak occasionally, but we definitely...
Yeah, you guys stay humble, you guys believe in this project.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, that's the thing that we're doing. I mean, we have good lunches here, but we run pretty conservative.
Yeah.
We work hard, we work long hours, and we do that because, well, I mean, I don't think I want to work as long of hours as we've been working during pushing out the upgrade coin. It's It's been hard. When we first pushed out the version 1 that you guys are trading right now, it was it's probably the hardest I've ever worked ever. It was like literally 20-hour days every day, back to back, without a day off for months. But you know, with that said, we like working. We like it here. We try to make it a nice environment.
It's fun. It's
Lunches are provided every day.
Yes. Even our community, like, I mean,
Yeah.
look at
Good
look at our
community.
people. They're amazing. They're awesome. They're fun.
So the guys in stream Monday through Friday. I love how you guys come to it, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys having our back too. Makes our hard work worth it. Bought a coin with all the same features as your coin in it, rug pulled, but also have made over 20 times on tokens. 20x on tokens. Congratulations. There's nothing. In fact, the more we go into rug pulls, we know the 4 pillars of rug pulls that exist today: the honeypot, the liquidity drain. You got the coin dump, and then there's what's the last one? There's one more. Anyway, we know about those. We see them. We can spot them pretty quick. So with that said, until they do something about it with the token standard, it's going to happen over and over and over. There's going to be people that do that. I would not, me personally, I don't have any coin where I don't know who the team is. As a general rule, if it's some no-name team but everything looks great on paper, then owner blacklists all the addresses. That's another shitty one. You're absolutely right. And here's the thing. To that point, there's nothing currently in the standard. There is nothing that anyone can do to prevent rug pulls. There is always a way. Even, in fact, I linked an article or a video on Telegram. I need to post it in our official, and that 100% of the rug pulls that are happening right now, they renounce ownership. And the guys in 2021, this guy in the video, you watch his video in 2021, he says, here's what, don't invest in a token or a coin unless the ownership is renounced. This is a year ago in 2021. Don't do it. You got to make sure they renounce ownership. And in 2022, he does a video. He says, okay, we're flipping it on its head, 180. Apparently, 100% of the tokens that renounce ownership still can do rug pulls, and 100%, and they are. He says, real teams don't renounce ownership, and you have a better chance of not being rug pulled if you have a real team behind it that isn't. He flipped it. In a year, you live and you learn, right? A year later, he says the opposite. Real teams don't renounce. If it's a renounce ownership, be fucking weary. So we haven't renounced ownership. We're not going to renounce ownership. We are a real team behind it. If I did renounce ownership, it wouldn't. And I was a bad actor, if I renounce ownership, it doesn't prevent any of the bad acting behavior that you're thinking it protects you from. I can literally renounce on our token, and if I had ill intentions, it wouldn't prevent shit. Nothing. It's all just, it's like a security blanket so you feel better. Well, we hope your security blanket so you feel better is we put our face and our money where our mouth is, right? We put our time and energy making sure we have good interaction. So look at what the whole team is there, even with LinkedIn accounts. Yeah, we're putting. I think you're added to the site too, aren't you?
Unfortunately, face is there. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get a new photo. Yours is like stretched off. You look like the.
It was for my old industry, you know. A little
We
forward.
stole Angelina from another industry.
Yeah.
And because she was doing social media for them and she was doing a killer job, and we saw an opportunity. We stole her, and she's been doing social media for us.
They stole me.
So to those naysayers, and when new people come in like IOC, a lot of them are going to come in with that they've been burned and by other projects. It's our job to educate. And so if he's just trolling and being a douche, then so be it. But if he's legitimate, and there's going to be other people that have the same thoughts as he does, so we have to be able to answer that. What I can't do is I can't serve time and pay the price for other people's crimes.
Yeah.
All I can say is, it is a sad statement given, because there's a lot of people out there that have been like really scorched by crypto. I can tell you that we feel the same way about bad projects as he does. I mean, so he says, I don't really care about renouncing ownership. Most people do it, but renounce ownership is better, but it's the double-edged sword if you allow the owner to control the tech contract that can make dApps and scale, or they can do bad with the token. But most coins don't have renounced ownership. Actually, quite a bit of them do have renounced ownership now. You're wrong on that. Most are renouncing. And also, when we look at CoinMarketCap, like it's sometimes on any given day, it can be upwards of 80% of the ones launching are rug pulls. It's a shit show, and their vetting process fucking sucks. So, and no, you're wrong. Sometimes we're coders, we literally write coin code. And sometimes it's really hard to spot how these guys, you have to really dig in to see how these guys, like, oh, here's what they're planning on doing. You can see it, but sometimes it's easier to see after the fact. You can do like a forensic analytics on forensics on the coin code on rug pulls, after death basically, and you can say, oh, here's how they pull. That's really easy to do. Here's how they got away with doing what they were doing. And I can tell you, there's nothing that renounce ownership, everything looking legit, and they can still have basically hidden functions or proxies that allow them to do illicit. There's if someone is a bad actor, there is nothing you can do on due diligence other than reviewing the team and making sure that they are vetted, and the team behind it is your only, not guarantee. That is the best thing to do to hedge your bets against bad actors, because we can go through coin code all day long, and every single one, legit or not, is going to have ways that they could pull the rug. Everyone, and anyone that tells you otherwise at this point is, we went into naive thinking we could prevent it from ourselves. I'm like, fuck, we can't even prevent it from ourselves. We aren't intending to, but I wanted to make it so that it was impossible, and I can't even do that. It's just, there's too many fucking ways, and you can't close all those doors. It's impossible. What there needs to be is a new, tighter standard that makes it so that it's impossible. But that comes down to, so far everyone's branching off of Ethereum's ERC20, unless they write their own, like Cadena and some of these others. But all right, guys, we're going to do a giveaway because my mouth's getting dry. I must have talked a lot. We went over news. We went over the Tale of Two Brothers, showing the benefit of holders reward. For those that are already with us, stay with us. We're going to do right by you. For those that are considering, donate to you. Nice, yeah, donate to you. Considering getting on board, certainly do your homework, watch the videos. Let me win the giveaway. It doesn't work like that, bro.
Nope, we play fair and square.
Fair and square. The
bro,
most
fair.
I can do is try to keep you guys in the loop as much as possible, but I don't do that for any individual. I try to make sure that anything I go over, even on DMs with people, is public knowledge. And with that said, we do have a direct line to community, and we talk.
Yep.
We're on Telegram, talking community. Lots of great. Can't win with these nuts in your mouth. Fred, I don't know what we do without you, man. All right, we're gonna do a giveaway. Everyone, let's go. How's that?
Wait. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Wow. You can win. Fred, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready.
I'm trying to be professional.
If I had hair right now, it would have all fallen out.
Speaking of hair, I wonder how you would look with black hair.
I've had black hair. I'm rooting for you, Fred. Why are people rooting for Fred? Fred always takes a W. Okay, so we're gonna IOC. Wait, hold up! Don't show him yet.
Yeah.
In case you don't know, here's what we do. We are going to spin the wheel. There's a question. The first person to answer the question with the right answer, spelled correctly, because I've been a stickler on that. My mother was a teacher, and so she kind of used to beat me over the head when it came to spelling, even though I can't still Philippine. Why is that word sticking in my mouth?
Philippine.
No, Philippanthric.
Pantric.
It's stuck. It like literally won't make its way. I don't think I had an aneurysm, but maybe. So, philanthropy.
Philanthropy. I had my retainer.
Maybe I'm messing it up for
took
you.
it off.
Okay, so we're gonna have you guys type R if you're ready in chat. We're gonna spin the wheel. First person to type the right answer spelled correctly will win 2 Anubits. If there is a close second, I'm not talking distant, close second, I will give away 1 more. So yes, even you, IOC, even though you came in being kind of cool at first and then really turned into a turd, and then I feel like you're being okay now, but whatever. We won't flush you. You're lucky. Tanya usually can be a little militant and hangry, but you're stuck around. So I hate him. No hate. We love everybody. So, but you have a chance to win token in Telegram. I am not a turd. Okay. I'm just saying you were acting like one maybe, but it's okay. Tanya's okay with you now, so you're okay. So in Telegram, you message and DM us, and we will send you your coin. Those of you who won in the past, you know how it works. No cooldown. Everyone. Are we hating on Red Rebel? Is Red Rebel in here? Is nothing from him? Are we hating on Red Rebel or are we hating on Fred? I feel like
they're always the only two winning.
Yeah.
It's like
go home, Red Rebel. Wow, Fred's the one that's been. I swear to God, I paid out Fred more than. There's Red Rebel. There we go. All right, so let's do it. Let's do it. Tanya, you can't play. Adrian tried to play too, and he's a developer. He can't play either. So. Do we have what's a TG? Telegram? Yeah, there's a Telegram. If you go to the website, look, Lenny's already posting. Lenny's already posting.
She's warming up.
Yeah, I accidentally hit enter. I'd already typed it out.
Okay, you guys.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just going to guess things.
We're about to go. Okay.
Oh, wait, don't spin it around. Spin it around.
I'm scared.
No, yeah, show them.
Okay.
All right. Go for it.
1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2.
Wait, is it backwards or can they see it? On our screen, it's backwards. Can you guys read it? All right.
It's going.
All right. I hope it's not something that. Oh, it's something blue. Oh, we've done that one.
We can't do this one. We
can't do that one.
Nope.
You gotta do already had it typed out.
We're doing another one. We're doing it. If we've done it already, we can't do it anymore. Oh, what language are PEB
PEB 20.
Yeah, PEB 20 tokens written in. Oh, wait. There you go.
It's actually BEP. You did it. You did it backwards. You said PEB instead of BEP.
Yeah.
You went a little list exit.
I took off my retainer this morning, so I'm
like,
Ooh.
What language is the BEP 20 tokens written in? I see the right answer up there already.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a close second. King is close.
Lenny.
Ayok, you were close there, buddy. You were close. You spelled it wrong, though. Alarm given for 2 and King for... Wait.
Wait, no.
King misspelled it.
Wait.
Soul Diddy is misspelled.
Wait.
Solid Ayok took the... it's not close, though.
Let me see. Can we go out to see?
Alarm... scroll up above Ayok, because they have... No. The first solidity we see is alarmed given. And then let me see how many seconds later till the next one. So alarm given was at, when was the alarm given at? Here, let me see. Let's see. So alarmed said at 14 and 12, and then this is misspelled, this is misspelled, this is, so 15 seconds later, I have IOC. IOC, I'll tell you what, we're gonna send you one. You did spell it right. You got on there. Binary, 10,000. You're gonna get one token. So everyone, tell alarm given congratulations. IOC, you get one token. 15 seconds. I'm being generous, but we'll make you part of our army. As long as you don't go on other people's channels and act like a turd.
Yeah, don't be like that. We like to be cool with everyone. Like, come on.
I'll talk shit on people, but not just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Congratulations. The rest of you, King, it's not a solid titty. I'm just reading it as it's written. I don't know why you guys are up in arms. It's just.
That's like the second time we're talking about tits today. That's tits.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, you guys. Thank you so much.
Listen, look for the announcements on the website. Is going to be coming up really soon. If we can do this tonight at midnight, it will be deployed. You'll see the contract address. The transition is, we're not deploying, and it's not a mad rush. Deploy. Drop all that stuff. It's going to be kind of like phased in, and we get to take our time. We'll hit the pause button. We'll do the calculate the numbers, strip down the holders to exactly how many they have at that moment, and then airdrop everybody the upgrade token pretty soon. You go into Telegram, IOC. You go into our Telegram. Go to our. You're getting links to it right there. Click into there, join in, send a direct message to us. Thank you, everyone, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Look for messages on the website. It's upcoming. Thank